I'm Leslie Montana. I'm an artist, mystic, designer, and longtime Reiki master. There's a lot I'd like to share with you about the nature of creativity and how you can master its key components. Watch me paint and learn about the creative process I've developed over many years on my YouTube channel. As you learn and then apply what you learn to your creative endeavors, results will usually appear in everyday life. It's truly a magical process when you allow your hand to follow your heart. That's one of the things that makes people light up about art, and it's something that we don't even realize we're doing. We're enjoying what we're doing, and it's like play. And when we engage in creativity that way, life reorganizes itself. As we get over the frustrations of how to do it and self-diminishing comparisons with other people and other people's abilities, the shoulds, how it should look, and the critical inner voices that stop the flow of creativity. Well, that all fades when you align yourself properly. It's true, there are the mechanics of paint and how to use it, but what's really important is how you approach it. These are all really big topics, and I'm here to guide you through a whole bunch of it. So if you resonate with my style, my philosophy, my words, and my paintings, please join me. I hope you'll like and subscribe and comment. Feel free to comment and share my videos also as you like. Thanks for joining me today. The way I'm painting here actually is a little more like using oil paint, but it is watercolor, of course, that I'm painting with. I'm not flooding an area and then adding and then doing what many people call glazing, typically the way the majority of people that I've seen doing it. I'm simply mixing paint on a white palette and getting the consistency to how I want it. You can test it on a piece of paper nearby. And I'm discharging the extra water onto a paper towel as I go, and then deliberately placing my paintbrush, which is just loaded enough with paint and water, just enough to lay down the paint that you see me laying down here. It's a little more like how I work in oil, but it's not. So I thought I'd throw that in because it occurred to me after I realized that a lot of people get stuck in their head as if there's a way to work with watercolor, like there's a prescribed way, and there is no prescribed way. I mean, you could definitely follow all the different tutorials. There are so many good ones online, but it's really about painting. It's about like just using the medium and discovering what it will do as you are working with it. So no pre-prescribed ways of working here. This is just how I do it, and since you tuned in, I'm letting you know. And as a bit of backstory, I'm self-taught in watercolor. I've studied everything, and I do have a pretty extensive education, but I did this on my own and discovered how it was that I wanted to paint. There were no there were no recipes or ways of doing it. I did, however, and do really strongly rely on the things I learned in terms of how to use materials, what they are and how to use them and what they're made up of. And you definitely should explore that, and I will talk more about that as I continue and as you continue along with me. It's just about paint and how you want to apply it. It's good to experiment and see what it will do, see how it will react with the paper, and I'll get more into this as we continue. This clip is sped up quite a bit, and the contrast in the picture is also enhanced so that you can see a little bit more clearly and not get too lost in the details. There are still a lot of details that you'll see, but it just gives you a little bit of a different perspective. And when you're actually working on a painting, you have to do this with your mind. And you can also vary the levels of light that you're working with and get distance from what you're doing by taking some time out is one of the best ways of doing that. So be patient with yourself as you watch and let the demo kind of sink in. And if you want to try to reproduce this painting or part of this painting, you're welcome to join my Raindrops on Roses online watercolor workshop, where I show you more about how to do that and give you the materials via PDFs and instructions on how you can actually achieve that. It's all very doable, and it takes some persistence, and you just have to really be wanting to jump in with both feet and explore, and you can do it. There are links below where you can find out more about that. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so glad you found your way here. And if you have any questions or you'd like to see anything specific in terms of how I make these paintings happen, if it's something you want to know, please add your questions to the chat box below and I'll do my best to answer them. So until next time, enjoy being creative. Let your inner creativity be your guiding light in these very uncertain times. It's a rich, wonderful, sometimes very scary, and even very painful time to be alive. I hope that these videos are of value to you and that they help smooth the way. So, again, thanks for joining me. Please do like, subscribe, and be sure to hit the notification button so that you be notified when I upload new videos. I'm super busy, so I'm not like a every Thursday or Friday kind of like upload deal. I'm a working artist, and I'm sharing with you whatever I can to make the world a better place. So just be sure to hit that notification button so you do know when I upload a video. And I wish you all a very safe, happy, healthy existence. Flower in your creativity. There's nothing better. Okay, see you next time.